Meanwhile, on the main line, Thomas was puffing along the tracks with a bomb on his buffer beam. As he puffed along the track, he didn't know that the switch would turn into a siding, and not just any ordinary siding, a siding with a little shed in it. Meanwhile, Andy, or who's now Class 40, was sleeping in the shed. I was soon woken up by a sound. What on earth is that? That doesn't sound like a diesel. It sounds like a steam engine. Thomas soon looked up, and he was shocked for what was about to happen next. Help! Help! Crankies! Not me! Thomas shut his eyes. Andy shut his eyes too, but that didn't help. Thomas went to the sheds, and a big explosion woke up to the top of Matt from his office. Little did he and Thomas know that someone had watched the whole entire thing go down. Stories from the Northwestern Railway, Chapter 2.5. The 12 Days on Sodor. The Bluebells Forever Arc, Episode 1. The Mad Bomber's Return. It was a beautiful day on the island of Sodor, and all the engines were at the sheds. They were getting ready to meet a new engine, someone related to Stepney. Thomas was of course excited, since Stepney was his cousin. Or he was Stepney's cousin. Soon enough, Sir Topham had arrived, with Stepney and the new engine behind him. "Greetings, my engines." "Hello, sir," everyone responded. So, as you guys may know, Stepney is a fellow engine of ours on this railway, and he has his own family. All of you, but mainly Thomas. But another part of his family has entered the railway. So I'd like to introduce you to... Actually, sir, can I do a little introduction? Well, sure, why not? Alright, so everyone, I'd like to introduce you all to Bluebell. She's actually my sister. Suddenly, Thomas's heart stopped. Great to see all of you. Including you, Thomas. I've heard that you're Stepney's cousin. Thomas didn't respond. Hi, Thomas lad. You good? Thomas lad! Thomas! You're back? Thomas couldn't see nothing but the little smirk on her face. Thomas, are you okay? Get the heck away from me! Edward, does Thomas usually act like this when a new engine comes to Sodor? No, not at all. Strange that it happened today. I think Thomas just might need to relax a bit, maybe. I don't know. Thomas was shocked. Could that really be her? Oh, hey, Thomas. Hello, Bluebell. Did you even know I was scared back there? Oh no, trust me, I do. It's because I was the Mad Bomber all along. I was the same engine who planted that bomb in the sheds. The same engine that led you to exploding Andy and his shed, along with you two. And I still remember it, all because of your face. It was too obvious. You had me and my whole entire team blaming Diesel, thinking that he was the one who put it in there. Oh yeah, I was the Diesel disguised as Diesel, or Craig, or Mute. It doesn't really matter. No one knew it was me. Only you do. Edward, you know why Thomas was acting like that? I don't know, Donald. When he saw Bluebell, he looked traumatized. Who knows? Maybe he just liked her or something. Seriously, James. That's gotta be the most dumbest shit I've heard you say. He looked traumatized, you idiot! Well, it ain't my bad that I can't butt in. Stupid idiots. Thomas dear? Yes, Clarabelle? Who's that young lady right next to you? Oh, her. Bluebell. My mad bomber. Oh! That was the mad bomber you're talking about. Annie and Clarabelle stayed silent. See, you scared my coaches too. Screw you, Bluebell. With that, Thomas puffed off. Come on, you two. Let's get you to the turntable and let's go. Thomas picked up his passengers. Thomas looked next to him and there was Bluebell. So Tom had put me on a little test run. On your branch line. Look! With a doubleheader, Thomas had to pull Bluebell and her passenger train with Annie and Clarabelle. They puffed across a viaduct past Titman. They soon made it to the harbor, where it was to lead the train. Alright, Bluebell, you better not mess this up. Alright then, Thomas. And with that, Bluebell started, but at a slow pace. Bluebell, why are we going so slow? But as soon as Bluebell hit the corner, she sped off. She started going faster and faster and faster down the track. Thomas was surprised. Even Bluebell's coaches were scared. Yet he didn't really care. Bluebell sped past the windmill. She didn't give a care in the world about her passengers nor Thomas. Meanwhile, at Toy Wreck, Lady was sleeping when suddenly she heard something. What the heck? Who was doing all that reckless puffing? Suddenly, Lady saw Bluebell along with Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle pass the station platform. Bluebell, you passed the station platform! Thomas, along with Bluebell, slowly parked into Toy Wreck. Well, there goes Thomas. But who is that at the front? Lady looked at Thomas. He was tired as ever. His wheels were all worn out. My goodness, Thomas, are you alright? No, not at all. Thomas blew steam. And who was that engine at the front of your train who was doing that reckless driving? It was Bluebell. She was doing the reckless puffing. She's the same engine who bombed me that one day. So, Andy? Yes, me and Andy, or now Class 40, are both exploded all because of that one bomb. And she was the one who did it. She was disguised as Diesel, so y'all assumed it was Diesel's doing. Oh my god! How could Sir Topham Hatt introduce an engine here? When the engine's past is just chaotic. We've dealt with explosions before, like Alfred, but a bombing? It's even worse. And she also looks familiar. She looks like Stepney. Well, that's because she's Stepney's sister, and I'm Stepney's cousin. So, basically, we're all related. But that just makes it even worse. Here, I'll help you find the nearest water tower before we leave the station. Bluebell looked at the engine and immediately knew who she was. Oh, so you're the lady engine Diesel 10 was talking about? First off, how do you know my name? Second off, how do you know Diesel 10? And third off, why were you doing that reckless puffing down those tracks? Well, first off, which connects the second one too. Heard that Diesel 10 was banished to the mainland after something happened at Sodor. Well, on Sodor. And talked about some engine named Lady, which I presume that's you. But first off, my name's now Lady Allcroft, not Lady. Only my friends can call me Lady. And I just wanted to trick Thomas. You know, we're both related. But that doesn't mean you have to hurt them. Also, Lady, can you please get Annie and Clarabelle? I don't want to leave them behind with this bitch. Sure. But I'm keeping a wary eye on you, Bluebell. And with Annie and Clarabelle, Lady and Thomas left Toy-Wreck, leaving Bluebell behind. As they puffed past the viaduct, Annie and Clarabelle complained, "What a ruthless engine! What a ruthless engine indeed!" they yelled. And honestly, Thomas and Lady couldn't agree more. And when they found a water tower near their old sheds, Thomas had the longest drink of water he had ever had. And Thomas felt a bit better. They dropped the rest of their passengers off at Tidbit Station. When Thomas came back to the sheds, he slowly puffed to his side of the berth. Edward, Henry, and Gordon were all concerned. Huh, that's strange. Usually after you come back from this branch line run, he'd be talking about everything that he did. But now he's just... well, don't really know how to explain it, but just tired. What even happened on his branch line run? Heard that Bluebell went with him. Since Bluebell came to the island, he's been traumatized. Hey, Edward? Yes, Percy? You think we should talk to Thomas tomorrow? Most definitely. Meanwhile, at Stepney's shed, Bluebell had finally came back. Hey there, Bluebell. Did you have fun with Thomas on this branch line? Yes, I sure did. It was splendid. Also, I heard that tomorrow Sir Tom has a job for you and Thomas again. He said you did pretty well. Yeah, sure did. Let's hope you do good just like today. Right, Bluebell? Bluebell? Bluebell had gone to sleep. Oh. Guess she had a long day. I can honestly agree. And with that, Bluebell and Stepney went to sleep. Oh, this will be delightful, whispered Bluebell. And she went back to sleep. It had been a day since the engines had saw Bluebell. Thomas was unsettled after their meeting.
Thomas was usually happy when a new engine came to Sodor, but it wasn't this time. He scented some empty trucks in the same shed he had crashed into. Huh. Still can't believe I was the engine who caused that. Well, not really me, but Bluebell. Even Thomas was irritated as he saw Bluebell again. Oh, there she is. Soon enough, Diesel came rolling into the yards. He knew that Bluebell had returned. I think it is correct. Diesel was rolling past and then stopped. What did you just say? You must be out of your mind if you're calling me by my old name. How could you do such a thing? Said Diesel. Oh, isn't that your name, Greg? Stop calling me that. My name is Diesel. Last time I saw you, you were named Craig. Soon enough, Diesel started getting heated. Hell no, said Thomas. They changed the points so Thomas could puff towards them. Excuse me, Bluebell, but what are you doing with Diesel? Oh, hello there, Thomas. Oh, nothing, just trolling Craig. You two know each other? Yes. Alright, quick, Diesel, your name was Craig? Yes, it used to be my name, Thomas. Well, I can laugh sometime later. Because, rival or not, you shouldn't be messing with any engines on this railway, Bluebell. Diesel might be rivals, if the Steamer versus Diesel stuff. I'll do whatever it takes to protect my friends. That includes you, Diesel. Oh, honestly, you are steamy, but honestly, you got a point. Now, how about you, Bluebell? Get out of here. Alright, I'm going. See you later, Craig. With that, Bluebell puffed away. Sorry about her, Diesel, said Thomas. Ever since she came back to the railway, my wheels have been trembling every time I see her. You're still scared about the Mad Bomber incident? Honestly, Class 40 moved on from that. He doesn't really know that Bluebell even returned to the island. Because, again, us Diesels don't really care about Steamies. And this is her first day here? Nope, yesterday was her first day here. And, let's just say she gave me a hell of a ride on my branch line. Also, viewers, I know you're watching this. Do not take that line I just said out of context. But, either way, at least I know I have another engine that we're both on the same page. We both do not like Bluebell at all. So, you got any work, Diesel? Yeah, I have to do some shunting here. Alright, I'll be off with Fanny and Clarabelle. Just gotta go back to Tibbet Station to get him. But if Bluebell ever crosses your path again, just tell me what happens and... Well, I mean, just really tell me. There's really no one I'll tell because none of my friends don't even know that she's the Mad Bomber. Alright, see you later, Thomas. If that Thomas puffed off. As Diesel was getting a train of trucks, he saw Bluebell yet again, and she yelled from the yard, "Craig!" Oh, here we go. As he was shunting, he saw Bluebell again. Nice shunting you got there, Craig. Diesel was shunting, he had bumped right into Bluebell. Oh, sorry, Craig. No, growled Diesel. And she just started messing with Diesel, pushing him and his train. Bumped right into a siding. Sorry, Craig. Nice lamp you got here. You just crashed the both of us and you're talking about a dang lamp? Soon enough, Diesel had came back to the Diesel sheds. They had took the steam engine sheds after they had a major update to their new one. They had now had Tippet Sheds as their shed. Hi, Diesel! It's great to see you! So, how was your day at work? Well, shunting. That's a lot worse than I imagined. What is it, Thomas got you feeling down or something? No, Thomas actually helped me. There's this new engine named Bluebell. Oh, I know her. The same engine who set that bomb in Tibbet's sheds. And the same bomb that destroyed Thomas and Class 40. What about her? Well, now she's being annoying as heck. She's gone from blowing up engines to just trolling. She kept calling me by my original name, Craig. I've hated that name. That's the reason why I changed it to Diesel. Because it sounds a lot better than Craig. Thomas feels traumatized since after that little bomb incident. And that the both of us are on the same page. And we don't like Bluebell. Huh. So the new engine wants to mess with his diesels. I think it's time we lay off trying to destroy every steam engine on this island. Let's target for Bluebell. Wait, hold on. She hasn't done anything crazy. What do you mean by that? Said Dieselton. What I mean is, she hasn't done anything crazier than what we do. Like the time we fought against the steam engines. The time the steam engines also charged at us at the steamworks. The time you inspired Alfred to destroy the sheds we're currently in. Did so much evil things. Yet she just got on the island just yesterday. She hasn't done anything crazy. All I've heard from Thomas is that I guess she gave Thomas a hell of a ride on his branch line. Guess she just did something stupid there. But either way, she hasn't done anything crazy yet. Let's all agree on this. We don't really want to just have him finding out we're trying to destroy an engine who hasn't done anything to us. So Diesel 10, I advise you to keep your claw down for now. If Thomas gives us any crazy information on Bluebell, then that might be our time to shine. But for right now, let's stay low. Hey, Diesel. Unless I wouldn't want to get banned off the island again. Diesel, one question. Derpy, why did Bluebell even try to bomb the sheds? I don't know exactly. What I do remember is some Diesel disguising as me with a patch of blue paint in the back. I could just imagine that was her disguising as me, trying to frame me for bombing their sheds. Well, let's all get some sleep now, not to miss what happens tomorrow. With that, all the Diesels went to sleep. One snowy day, Thomas was sleeping. Where am I? Said Thomas. He looked around the place. Smelter's yard? And suddenly, Thomas saw two Diesels roll up, along with Diesel 10. Why hello there, Thomas. What are you doing here and why am I here? Well, isn't it obvious? You and those silly steamies got me banished off this island. I decided to come back without permission. So you took in your old sheds without permission too. Your friends don't come by the time this day is over? Really? Let's just say Pinchy's gonna be having scrap metal for dinner tonight. Soon pushed to the edge of the buffers. See the buffers were tipped over, leaning into a pool of hot lava. That won't be until tonight, if they don't come. With that, Diesel 10 rolled away. Meanwhile, timid sheds. All the engines had heard the news. They came back to their old shed, where the Diesels had decorated the sheds. I mean, it was nice and all for them to decorate the sheds, but it's not cool that they have to take Thomas, though. Such a madness, said James. But how are we gonna stop them, though? There's only 6 of us. We're going to need more engines than just us. I mean, we need more engines. We need, well, more engines. Just said that 2 times. Oh, didn't we have, um, like, we have 5 other members? Yeah, we had Duck, Donald, Douglas, Oliver, and Emily. The Great Western engines are busy. Why not come with? Said Emily. Oh, Gordon, where are we off to? Smelter's yard. That's where Thomas is. Right then, let's get going. With that, all the engines went to charge for the smelters. Even Rosie joined. Edward, where did Rosie come from? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. As long as we got enough engines, more engines than diesels, that's all that matters. Meanwhile, Landon and Ian were standing at the entrance of the smelters. I was just standing at the bridge. And Edward was standing at the other side of the bridge. Who goes there? Said the two. Here for some scrap. Only scrap engines here? Shit, he's right. Well, I'm here for the British Railway scrap yard. They need more efficient engines to scrap them, you know? Alright, you can enter. As soon as Dodge got a good look at Edward, he realized that he was a Northwestern Blue. Hey, hold on, he's one of those steamies! Sound the alarm! Yelled Splatter. So nearby had almost catched Edward, but switched the tracks on Tom. Workman had pressed a button to close the doors. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it in time! The doors didn't close. Hey, Edward. Dave, Thomas. Thanks, Dustin. We're dodging a near collision with Landon. God dang it! Edward? Thomas. Edward looked up. Why did I park here? Ah, well done. How much stupidity you engines can walk into a trap. Possible, Diesel 10. So Tom Hat will come and rescue us, indeed. Diesel 10, Tom Hat said. Sir! Look, I can explain. Oh no, I see what's going on here. Another scheme to kill my #1 blue tank engine. Plan after plan, you always fail. And I shouldn't even allow an engine like you on this railway. But from now on, you will stay in your little sheds you and your diesel friends made until you learn your lesson. And I'll make sure of it. I'll have something strong enough to make sure you and your little diesel friends don't come out of those sheds. Blockage, I should say. Now, let Thomas go. You know what? I was right all along. Solar steamies don't go to the diesel works. For a specific reason. Including the smelters. It's dark, dirty, and it's full of diesels like you, 10. Diesels can be devious. Oily ones too. Plus, whose idea was to put a hydraulic claw on a diesel? You should be ashamed of yourself, 10. You just think you're more superior than us only because of that hydraulic claw of yours. You could have that scrap grabber over there that almost killed Edward. Grab that claw. You'll be just like regular diesels. Plus, the claw is kind of old anyway. Now, go back where you came from, 10. Let that diesel 10 roll away quietly. Oh, it's great to see you again, Edward. Me too, Thomas. Me too. Oh, where are the other engines? Oh, they're outside Kildane. Alright. I saw Dustin standing at the entrance. Hey, Dustin, what were you doing here? Well, I was heading back to Sodor because, it's that time of year again where snow blankets the whole entire island. And where I come back. I was rolling past here when I heard a bunch of commotion. I was here keeping the door open as the door was about to shut on Edward as he was getting in here to save you. As Edward passed by, the Diesel's faces had changed, knowing that the Fat Controller was aboard Edward. They didn't say one word. With that, Thomas, Edward, and Dustin went back to kill their friends. As Dustin got introduced to the rest of the team, and was welcomed to Sodor by the rest of them. Now that we got that done and over with, let's go back to the Bluebells Forever arc and see what happens there. It had been a few days since Bluebell came to the island. Thomas still hadn't got over the fact she was the Mad Bomber, and the fact that Tom Hat would accept an engine like her. There's a train of gunpowder vans that needed to be taken to the clay pits. Thomas watched carefully as Bluebell coupled up to the trucks. Alright, they're all done. Let's have a race. Whoever gets back to Ellsworth first to switch the tracks wins. Bluebell, are you sure about this? Plus you're carrying gunpowder vans. You can derail them and then, who knows? As long as I get there first, that's all that matters. With that, Bluebell puffed off. Bluebell had sped off with the trucks very fast. Yelled Thomas. The tracks were switched and Thomas sped off for Bluebell. His gunpowder vans are explosive. She could accidentally go a bit too fast on Gordon's Hill and probably crash. Thomas suddenly found Bluebell at the top of Gordon's Hill. Some of the gunpowder vans had already derailed, but not too much for it to the point they'd explode. Hey, Bluebell, just stay here. I'll get the breakdown train and slowly get these vans back on the rails. Then we can keep going. Suddenly, Bluebell started backing up. Hey, Bluebell, you better not be thinking what I think you're doing. Sorry, Thomas, but we Bluebell engines don't really listen to stupid tank engines like you. But I digress. Thomas gasped as he saw the gunpowder vans derail, going down Gordon's Hill. Then, behind Thomas and Bluebell, a huge explosion occurred. Oh no. Bluebell raced down Gordon's Hill. She went down as fast as he could. No, back here, Bluebell, Thomas yelled. Thomas suddenly found Bluebell at Wellsworth Station. With her Topham Hat, who had just saw the explosion. Oh, you two might already know why you're here. The explosion that occurred at Gordon's Hill. I assigned you to pull those gunpowder vans to the clay pits. What did you do? Mess around and cause an explosion on the hill. Now we have to get the search and rescue team to come and put out the fire. Because now there's a hill fire with all the trees burning down. Now, who did this out of the two of you? Sir, oh please, sir, do let me speak. Yes, Bluebell? Me and Thomas were just shunting at Marin Station when he decided to pull the train of gunpowder vans. And after getting to Gordon's Hill, he had purposely uncoupled the vans and then, boom, the vans had exploded. I tried to stop him, sir, I really tried. He's such a mischief engine that he won't listen. Please, Bluebell, how could he believe us? I'm new to this island. You know I wouldn't do nothing like that. Only been here for a few days. Well, she has a point there, Thomas. Wait, what? Then when he gets to tell my side of the story, you just instantly believe her? Well, Thomas, you have done many things, such as derail Gordon's coaches, causing an explosion, going down the cavern. You've done so many things related to this situation. Once again, Bluebell is a new engine, and you and the rest of your friends are one of the most experienced engines on the island. So, my command, you must go back to the sheds until you learn your lesson. You must blow a long and loud whistle. Liar! You scumbag! I don't even get to tell my side of the story, yet she does, and you somehow believe it? I wouldn't do anything like that. I'm the #1 blue tank engine on this island. Look, I might be cheeky sometimes, but I'm not that cheeky. Asking me for something I didn't do, that's just false accusing. You heard the phrase, sin until proven guilty? You don't tell him what you really did, Bluebell? Then I'll send you to the scrapyard for good. Bits. Thomas was speechless. Go back to the sheds on my command. Do you hear me, Thomas the Tank Engine? Yes, sir. Hey, take your rage out on someone else. Not me. There's no other truck in this yard but you. Oh, hi, Thomas. Hell, Bluebell. It startled me. We don't even know how bad it is, so, well, being bad and doing all that stupid stuff. It's not cool at all, Bluebell. Really? Well, then I'll show you. When did we get here? Where are we going? Do you know that feeling of a bright and sunny day? Well, it's feeling that I get no time to get play. Your butterflies, my poison spiders, your rainbows, my haze. You're a next come true, and I'm a nightmare black gray. That feels so good to be just a little bit bad. And I don't know why, but I don't wanna go back. And I got all this animosity, it keeps on pouring out of me. Don't know why, but I'm just a little bit bad. I don't know what's great about spreading suffering and hate, but I hope there's no debate on the smiles. You can help seem like a clown on our town. Don't get me twisted, and nothing's missing. I like the frowns. I like thunder, I like lightning, I like the evil, I like frightening, I like chaos and confusion, I'm the master of confusing the world around. If you want to know the truth is that I found, I feel so good, be just a little bit bad, and I don't know why, but I don't wanna go back, and I got all this animosity, it keeps on pouring out of me, don't know why, but I'm just a little bit bad on Tuesday, bad your birthday, bad cause that's my way to go, if you're better believe they don't want going out to play tonight, and I want you to know, this sounds so good, be just a little bit bad, and I don't know why, but I don't want to go back, and I got all this sand in my city, he keeps on pouring out of me, don't know why, but I just a little bit bad, just a little bit bad, da 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 a little bit bad. Yeah, no, I'm getting out of here. But soon came back from the dream sequence. The hell was even that? It's like Bluebell just made her own dimension or something. It's probably just a dream, but gosh. But I don't think it's a dream because that truck I pushed earlier is still there. Didn't he even know about this? I hope he does. Because this is going too far. So, tell me what happened? Oh, we were pushing some gunpowder vans and Thomas just decided to throw him off Gordon's Hill. Tried to blame me, but Sir Topham Hatt had the upper hand and he's back to the sheds now. What? You didn't do anything like that. Look, the Thomas I know wouldn't do such a thing. Plus, he's my cousin. And I know my cousin very well. And I know he wouldn't do anything like that. Trust me, it wasn't me at all. Thomas really did it. I mean, I'm sure Thomas wouldn't do anything like that. Well, Bluebell, no, Stepney, do you not trust me? No. I do trust you and all, but I'm just saying, the Thomas I know wouldn't do anything like that. If he did, well, I'm sure he'd get a worse punishment than just going back to the sheds. But I'll be off now. I need to take some passengers to Timid Station. Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. What did Stepney know? Was that his sister Bluebell was hiding something. Hiding something strange. I don't know, Edward. Since after yesterday and Thomas's situation, I don't know if I trust Bluebell. Well, I mean, I do trust Bluebell and all, but I'm not sure. Thomas wouldn't do a thing like that. You do make a valid point there, Stepney. I know she's your sister and all, Bluebell. I mean, no, Stepney. My bad, I sometimes get names mixed up. You're fine. What I'm trying to say is, even though she is your sister, Stepney, Bluebell might be onto something bad. Because over these past few days, Thomas has been traumatized when she first came to the island. After her first trial, Thomas came back as tired as he ever was. He was never that tired. I think you should go and talk to Thomas. Well, me and Percy were going to do that. But since Thomas was busy the days we were going to talk to him, we didn't really have the time to. But he's not busy now since he got stuck in his shed due to his little punishment. So I think it's time we finally talk to him. Thomas, you in there? What do you want? Oh, hey Edward. So, we heard about your situation with Bluebell. The gunpowder's down Gordon's hill. Her blaming it all on you. Yeah, what about it? Do you think it's my fault too? No. Whatever you say, we agree with it. It's just, since Bluebell first came to the island, you've been traumatized these past few days. Worried about you, Thomas. Everyone, even Gordon. But Thomas, tell us what really happened with you and Bluebell. Oh, you don't know. Here, how about you two come to the sheds? It'll be a lot of explaining and storytelling. So, what happened between you two? Oh, do you remember that one day I was all broken down and stuff? While still recording those videos, Tom had us as a challenge to do. Yes? While watching one of our videos, we found out that there was a bomb planted in the sheds. I was the one to take the bomb somewhere to defuse it or explode it, or something like that. It was too dark so I didn't see where I was going, and then I saw a little shed with Andy, or it was now class 40. I tried to put on my brakes, but it was too late, as the shed had exploded. All I can remember was, in one of the videos, there was this diesel with a patch of blue on the back of it. We all framed the diesel for the bombing until we saw the blue patch of paint. Then we realized, under the disguise of the diesel, the patch of blue on the back of it was Bluebell. She disguised as Mute, Craig, or who's now our Diesel. Just a framed Diesel. Today, Bluebell didn't reveal who she was. Well, until the day she came back. So we all framed Diesel for no reason. It was all Bluebell who was at fault. I was the only engine who knew that was Bluebell who caused the explosion. But now the two of you know. It's terrible! That's why you were all scared? Yes. And the new sheds we have now almost has the same design as the one that was almost bombed. Now we are currently in the diesel shed, but they're gone for now. Anyway, now the two of you know why I was so scared that day. I've never forgave her to this day. Plus the fact the two of us are related. Stepney and Bluebell. I must say, Bluebell's a really devious engine for that. Oh, she hasn't gotten in trouble for that? No, not at all. By the time we figured out it was Bluebell, she had already left the island back to her homeland. The same railway Stepney came from. Well, now we know never to interact with Bluebell. But what should we do to get her back? Well, I don't know. Plus, I'm still in the sheds for Bluebell's accusing that happened yesterday. Even though you're still on punishment, that doesn't mean we can do anything about it. Well, I should say can't do anything about it. Wait, should we tell the other engines? Yes, please do. But tell them, whatever they do, do not make any mean faces to Bluebell. Because then she'll catch on. Alright, got you, Thomas. Go get your justice served, Thomas. Thanks, Percy. Thanks, Edward. Thomas watched as Percy and Edward left. You got this, guys. a beautiful day on the island of Sodor, and Thomas was at Ellis Bridge. Soon enough, Gordon came puffing up. Hello there, fat face. Hello there, Thomas. So, we've heard about, Bluebell and her backstory. Oh, yeah, right. Well, we don't want Bluebell to catch on, so let's not make any mean faces at her. Gotcha. Secretly, Bluebell's driver came right next to Thomas and put a bomb in his cab. If you need my help, Thomas, just blow your whistle. We'll hear it from 100 miles away. Thanks, Gordon. Thomas heard something. Gordon heard it too. You hear that, Thomas? Yeah. Bob, Thomas's driver, looked in his cab. Thomas, not to scare you or nothing, but there's a bomb inside your cab. What the hell? A bomb! It can explode any minute now, Thomas! With that, Thomas puffed off. Thomas jumped as fast as he could down the line. Faster. Soon arrived at Tibbet's sheds. The old one, though. Wait, where do we throw this bomb at? Oh no. Thomas's driver didn't care and threw it in the air. Meanwhile, a nearby Scruffy was in the yards. Suddenly, Scruffy heard some beeping. Wait a second, is that a bomb? Thomas saw the nearby explosion. Well, soon came. Oh, looks like you well killed that truck. I don't know who that truck's name was, but doesn't matter. But he could have suffered an explosive death. Which quickly buffered up to Bluebell. I am sick and tired of your damn tricks. You killed me along with my driver and fireman. Don't stop at all, Thomas. Thomas tried to charge at Bluebell, but he changed his race and derailed and crashed into a random building. Small one, at least. Really, Thomas? You aren't a road vehicle. Oh, you Bluebell! Ah, no, you won't. You're gonna leave me without even getting out? Oh. Can use this. Thomas blew tons of steam. Everyone, including Thomas, was tired of Bluebell. Since they had found out about Bluebell's plans, her plans that was also connected to her backstory, they were all ticked off. I am sick and tired of Bluebell. Yeah, no kidding, said Donald. Meanwhile, Bluebell was outside near the sheds. Look at them all happy and stuff. Fully celebrating all the Christmas cheer. But I've got a plan. And the sheds are empty, without any engine in sight. I should be able to easily sneak in and lock the sheds. Heard from those workmen building these sheds that there's supposed to be a lock system, so you can lock the shed door from all of them. And without their sheds, they'll be freezing to death in this cold weather. Soon enough, they'll be rusted scrap in the snow. Oh, Bill, you know I can see you over there. Whatever you say, number one hero. I swear, there's something wrong with Bluebell. I was just puffed out there and saw her laughing. Oh, she can't be up to no good, said Donald. Well, whatever it is, we better prepare for it. because we don't know. One day we might be gone out of these sheds, and then she might do something. I mean, what could she do? I mean, we've gone through so much stuff. Last Christmas, our original sheds got exploded by Alfred. Luckily, me and Gordon defeated him, so. Plus, Diesel 10 helped and joined us. Though, every time he betrays us after those events. We hope that doesn't happen again. Because every time something happens to us, it has something to do with explosives or something. I know this might be kind of stupid to say, but why can't it be something else? Plus, Bluebell's just like us engines. We could take her on 1 to 11, or 12 if Emily ends up joining. I agree, said Gordon. Just like I had 20 engines to storm the ironworks just for my snow machine. It was just a snow machine, Gordon. You could have used your snow plow, man. That's not what we're here to talk about. The point is, we need to stop Bluebell, no matter the cost. Even if I do get exploded again and have to be repaired once more. Cause I'd rather get scrapped than work with that son of a bitch. First off, language, Thomas, but then again, I do agree. Wait, hold on, said Duck. Everyone listened. Bluebell hasn't done anything yet. Yeah, she did lie and get Thomas punished, but that's really all she's done other than the other mischief things she's doing. I have a feeling that something's gonna go down someday. One day of this week, she's probably going to come up with something evil. Oh, Duck, if you don't mind me, could you please get on the turntable and elaborate? Because I think you might be onto something. Gladly. All the engines look towards Duck. Well, hasn't done anything crazy lately. Because, stuff we all gone through is way worse than what she's done now. Bombing an engine would sound like something Alfred would do. But anyways, Bluebell hasn't done anything evil yet. She hasn't really messed with our gears yet. She could either be waiting for a few days to operate this plan of hers without us knowing. Think about it. Last Christmas, you guys lost the sheds to Alfred due to an explosion. And homes are most important in the winter. So cold that our fires can go out. And our homes were the target last Christmas. So what if it's the same for this Christmas? Bluebell planning something to destroy our home? I mean, she wouldn't destroy it. You're right, Henry. Bluebell has already tried that plan before and has gotten Thomas killed. So she'd obviously try to do something else. We don't know what that could be. But I know we'll have to wait until Christmas. What do you mean? What I mean is, on the day of Christmas, Bluebell could execute whatever plan she's executing. And it might have to do with something with the sheds. So, if I were you, we have to keep a close eye on these sheds. Because we don't know what Bluebell will do. But what do you mean? Be busy on the half of Christmas morning, then the rest of the day is ours. She could probably have that morning to execute her plan. Well, you are right. We'll just have to catch her in time. That'll be all, said Duck. Now all the engines knew for what was coming. It was a beautiful day at Tippet Harbor, and some had a job for Bluebell to do there. Well, Bluebell, I'll have you working here at Tippet Harbor. With some help, of course. Oh, will it be Stepney? Oh no, Stepney's on his passenger run. He'll find out soon enough. How our day going to be? And suddenly, next to Bluebell, an engine puffed up, and another. Oh, here are the two twins who Tom has been talking about. Yes, I'm Bill, and I'm Ben. You two look identical. The only way I can tell you two apart is the nameplates. And what's your name? You look like Stepney. Well, that's because I'm his sister. Her name's Bluebell. Hey, hold on. What is it, Bill? It seems that we have an enemy working with us. Thomas is Mad Bomber, aren't you? Well, yes, I am. Can't believe Sir Tomat has us working with an engine like you. Oh, whatever. Now get to work, you two. Stop the twins helping Bluebell. They host Bluebell. If you mess with Thomas, you mess with us. Wow, you think I'm scared of two little twins? You two are pathetic. Two twins who watched this Bluebell went on the wrong track. Happy rails. Twins couldn't help but laugh as they puffed off. Twins had derailed, but as long as Bluebell was suffering more than them, they pretty much enjoyed it. It wasn't until sunset that Bill had finally decided to get Bluebell from the sand. As soon as night came, Bill and Ben had went to sleep. No one, except Bluebell. Bluebell was still awake. Can't believe he had me work with those two. Almost had me in that sand until nighttime. These stupid twins. Hey, Bluebell had an idea to get them back. Bell had derailed Ben. Ben was derailed into the trucks they had pushed. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals, she said. Finally, Bluebell was able to go to sleep. Morning I came around and Bill had realized he was derailed. Hold on, why am I off the rails? Said Bill. Me too, Ben, said Bill. I think we both know who it is. Not getting back on track, said Bluebell as she puffed away. Christmas was just around the corner on Sodor. All thanks to Diesel 10, the Diesel shed got decorated. Oh, this looks splendidly good. Agreed, said Boko. Diesel did a pretty good job with these decorations. The ancients all enjoyed their decorations, but they were still on the topic of Bluebell. Since Donald was away, Stephanie was invited to the sheds. So, why did you guys invite me here? Well, Stephanie, this is about your sister, Bluebell. What about her? Well, I don't think you were on the island by the time of this incident, but Bluebell had committed something very explosive, and it involved me and Class 40. The same engine who got a hat in his, or like a bowler hat in his ventilations? Yes. Bluebell has done some pretty bad things for these past few days, and it seems like you haven't done anything about it. Well, I mean, that's because she hasn't done anything bad. That's at least what I think. What I heard on her first date, it went splendid. Really. Because, if, on my POV, it was a hell of a ride on my branch line. As soon as Bluebell hit one corner off a switch at the old harbor, she went bolting like the fastest runner Usain Bolt. What I'm saying is, she almost went as fast as Spencer. Luckily, we reached our destination and Lady helped me, got me away from that bitch. But that's just one thing. What did she really do about the explosive thing? Or can you please tell him? I still don't feel comfortable about talking about it. Sure. So, one day we were watching a few videos, and when we got to Thomas's video, we spotted something. An engine and a bomb. These sheds look similar to the same sheds that almost got bombed. Thomas was the one to take the bomb somewhere so they could defuse and explode. Only for Thomas to reach a sighting where a sleeping Andy, or now class 40 or bowler. And as soon as Thomas got into the sheds, it exploded, killing both. Not really killing, but exploding both Thomas, Andy, or now class 40, and the shed class 40 was sleeping in. That was the second time Thomas had to been repaired that day, along with class 40. Thomas had told us about this the day of his punishment. Oh yeah, that same day, I started to get suspicious about Bluebell, because I know the Thomas I know would never throw any of gunpowder vans off of Gordon's Hill. Well, you're exactly right, Stepney. She decided to have a little race and accidentally derailed the gunpowder vans. The gunpowder vans were derailed as it was, but then she decided to push them, even though they were derailed, and it caused a huge explosion. That's when I got caught by Sir Topham Hatt. Tried to tell him the truth, but Bluebell just cut me off. That was the reason why I was on punishment. What I'm trying to say is, when Bluebell's around you, Stepney, she acts as innocent as Percy, the child of our series. Are you serious right now, Thomas? That's what the internet calls you, Percy. But when Bluebell's around me, she acts as devious as Diesel 10. Well, I knew something was up. But my own sister would do this? Yeah, honestly, I kind of knew you'd react that way. Look, I know how it feels getting betrayed by your own sibling. I got betrayed just like that with Timothy. But what should we do? I don't know, but Duck has hinted that whatever Bluebell's planning could go down on Christmas Day. Since we are busy after half of the morning, Bluebell might have a chance of doing something. I don't know what. You know what? I'll have a talk with her, Thomas. Oh, whatever you want to do, go ahead. Whatever happens next, me, the rest of the Steed team got this. He's just disgraceful, disgusting, and despicable, Gordon, Henry, and James said. I can't believe you treat your own sibling like that, Bluebell. Bluebell, where are you? You didn't have a little chat with your own brother. But Hannah Stepney was a scrap flatbed? Oh no. Enough, a few more vans came rolling down a hill. Bluebell had witnessed the crash. Fit. Meanwhile, Stepney was sleeping. But suddenly, whew, where am I? You just had to betray a sister, had you, Stepney? Bluebell? Yes, I know. I saw you puff out of the sheds. Those stupid little engines told you the truth, didn't they? Well, they surely did. I'm highly disappointed, Bluebell. Almost killing my own cousin? Just take things too far, Bluebell. I knew this was happen. You would side with your own cousin. So, I have an idea of what I'm gonna use you for. What is it? Well, I'm planning on taking those stupid engines shed. You guys are going to be busy on Christmas morning. Well, except you, for a reason. So, I'll be sneaking into those sheds and locking them. Since the sheds have a new lock system. Well, that's just terrible. You can't do that, or else the main steam team might be frozen to death. If you're gonna have anywhere to stay since the Diesels have taken their own shed. Well, that's why I made up this plan. The Diesels have taken their old shed, and we're taking their new shed. So they won't have anywhere to sleep this Christmas. And what am I going to be for this plan? Or whatever. Oh yeah, right. You're going to be my blockade. I'll be at the front of the shed door blocking it so no engine can get in. Oh no, if we're doing that, I am not doing this. Oh yes, you will. But my plan. Well, I'll just have to blow up the sheds with me, along with you and the rest of those stupid engines in it. Sick, Bluebell. Sick indeed. Yeah, whatever. Like you always said. Bluebells forever. 2 days, I should say. And Stepney have been arguing over Bluebell's plan. Can't believe you had me doing something like that. Trying to betray my friends? Including my cousin? I don't want to do this at all. But you will either way. So you'll be killed along with me and those stupid sheds. You're evil, Bluebell. My sister was the one to plan this out. And why are you even doing this in the first place? Because we never had a home on the island of Sodor. Wish we could go back to our home, but the controller there hates us. So if I could have a home, then those other engines couldn't. But that stupid tank engine ruined my plan last time. But if I can't have a home, then I'll just take one. I swear if you don't follow my plan, I know those diesels, so I can just send you to scrap for good. I did say Bluebells forever, but Bluebells aren't forever, Bluebell. If Shatam catches on what you're doing, then who knows what will happen to you. I'll follow your stupid plan. But, like I said, if Shatam catches on, who knows what will happen, Bluebell. You're a disgrace to the Bluebell Railway. But you are too, Stepney. Stupid Bluebell engine. Now, let's get back to what I was doing.
Looks luxurious. Must be a pleasure being a good aunt.
So, Thomas, I have as a plan. Well, I know how to get Bluebell out of here for good. Tomorrow is tomorrow is Christmas Eve. You said we were planning on telling stories and stuff about this year. Yeah, what about it? Well, let's invite Bluebell there, along with Stephanie and Sir Topham Hatt. Stephanie and Sir Topham Hatt don't know that she's my mad bomber, but all of us know. But tomorrow we gotta pretend we don't know nothing until Bluebell tells her story. And then after that, whatever the other engines do, we follow behind them. Alright. I mean, good plan. Should we go tell the other engines? Yes. But whatever you do not tell Stepney and Sir Topham Hatt. Just tell Stepney to get Sir Topham Hatt and take him to the sheds. And after all of us tell our stories, we turn to Bluebell and Stepney. We'll have Stepney tell his story, and then Bluebell. Alright, sounds like a plan to me. Tomorrow is the day we get Bluebell out this island. But what about Duck's prediction about Bluebell doing something on Christmas Day? Oh, it won't matter. If she does do something on Christmas Day, we'll know because of Duck's theory. But we don't know what will happen to the sheds. Because our sheds have mainly gotten exploded. We don't know what will happen next. We just need to be ready. On Christmas Day after our jobs, we gotta hurry and get back to the sheds. Because who knows if Bluebell's already there. Alright. Sounds like a deal to me. And with that, Edward puffed away, and Thomas fall behind. Little did they know, Bluebell was planning something big on Christmas Day. And Stepney was talking to Sir Talking Hat. Suddenly, Thomas came. Thomas, great to see you. Great to see you too, Stepney. If you don't mind me asking, sir, but could you and Stepney come to the sheds? Sure. Why? Well, we're doing a special event where we tell our stories about our year on Sodor. It's gonna be annual only because it's our first time doing so. Right then. And with that, Thomas coupled up to Stepney and they puffed off to the sheds. When they got to the sheds, Stepney was right next to Bluebell. Welcome everyone to our first annual storytelling event. We do here, we're basically telling stories about our year on Sodor. This is our first year doing this event. Next year we'll be doing it again and so on. Now, let's get things started. One by one, the engines start telling their stories. Edward's favorite moment was the time he had saved Lady from Diesel 10. Henry's favorite moment was when he had got his hybrid. Favorite moment was when they had took on Tornado in the Great Race. James's favorite moment was when Thomas had saved him from a nasty accident during a storm. See, Toby and Thomas's favorite moments was when they took out those ghosts at Farquhar. His favorite moment was when he had first got speedster wheels. Donald's favorite moment was when him and Douglas attempted to save Flying Scotsman on Gordon's Hill. His favorite moment was when he had saved Rusty from Scrap. Or well, when Rusty saved him from Scrap. When it was Bluebell's turn, everyone's faces changed. He didn't know how to react, so he just stayed neutral. He knew Bluebell was watching him. Oh, you guys might all remember the first day when I came here. Thomas was all scared, traumatized. Fear shone all around his body. But you might be wondering why he was so scared. Well, I had the answer for you. You guys remember Sir Tom Hat gave you cameras to record a video, and Thomas was, well, he had a video of being repaired. And in the background of that video, a diesel came in and put a bomb in the sheds. Thomas was the one to carry out the bomb out the sheds, but he had crashed into a siding with Andy, or now Class 40, and the both of them exploded. Luckily, it didn't kill anyone. Who's the diesel? Well, Stepney, the answer to his and probably all of your question, Diesel, was me. What? The whole entire sheds yelled. Sir Tom and Matt didn't even know how to react to it. You monster! You pathetic little fool! You no-good bastard! Gordon, Henry, and Edward said. Not splendid at all, man! Imposterous! Villainy! Disgraceful! Disgusting! And despicable! Gordon and Henry said, following Donald. You can say all the names you want. It's not like I'll care. Heck, I might as well even say I don't even feel bad for it. That's off our island, yelled Thomas. Leave the sheds and never come back. Whatever you say, Thomas the Tank Engine. Hold on, how did you do that? Oh, it doesn't matter. See you later, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Thomas looked back at the rest. Good job, everyone. Hey, but Bluebell never told me this. Yeah, Bluebell. she was the mad bomber all along. Oh, Stephanie, it's real tough finding out your sister tried to bomb your cousin. But we had to do it. Who knows? She could have bombed me again, probably killing me for good. Stephanie didn't want to admit it, but Thomas was right. Outside of the sheds, Bluebell had puffed out. She looked out as the sun started to go down. But hiding behind that little smirk, a mix of sadness and rage appeared on her face. A small tear ran down it. Water started to appear in Bluebell's eyes. Still, he didn't regret anything. I decided to sleep right next to the sheds. We're gonna go to sleep. Finally, she had went to sleep. Meanwhile, Tom Hat was in the sheds trying to address the situation. Alright, calm down, engines. I know this event was pretty surprising, but like I said, we still have a railway to run. Tomorrow is same as always, but different. Since tomorrow's Christmas Day, you'll get half the day to get to work, and the rest of the day is all yours. I hope tomorrow we can all forget about this situation. Thank you for listening. Good night, my engines. Me? Yes, sir? You may go back to the sheds now. I am dearly sorry for what happened. That Stanley puffed back to his shed after the betrayal of his sister. I guess this is what betrayal feels like, said Stepney. All the engines were excited because today was Christmas Day. So Tom had put gifts under the Christmas tree for the engines. But they had to open them up after they got through with their work. They had to work half of the morning and the rest of the day was theirs. Alright, listen up everyone. Today we got a busy day. Today is Christmas Day, but Sir Tom had told us that we had to get to work. Half of our morning we'll have to get that done, and the rest of the day is ours. You guys should know all your usual jobs, so let's get to it. I'm off to my branch line. You heard the take engine. Let's get to work. Thomas and Gordon had their own passenger jobs to do. Yep, just went to work as James was the last one to leave the sheds. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a little splendid nose. So, Thomas, are you going on your branch line? No, I'm doing the local, so I'll be on the main line. Right then, so we'll be together then. We are an alliance. Am I alright? Sure are, Gordon. And with that, Gordon left the sheds first. Ladies, let's go. With that, Alice left the sheds too. Meanwhile, while everyone was at work, two engines puffed up to the sheds. This is it. Bluebell, are you sure about this? Stop being a crybaby, Stepney. The engines never welcomed me to this island. They're only nice until they start to catch on. But that won't matter now, as Titmit Sheds is ours now. You have to include me out of all engines in this, because you're my brother, and of course you listen to me. I mean, yeah, but enough chit-chat, Stepney. Now, please do me a favor and stand at the entrance of the sheds. I'll see if my drivers can lock up the sheds from me. Soon enough, Stepney huffed to the entrance of the sheds. This is a bad idea. The doors soon shut. These stupid gifts. I guess this one goes to Doug. That goes to James. These two presents go to that stupid Thomas and Percy. Another one to James. Another one for James again. Guess that blue one and red one's Gordon. They got good presents, though they won't be able to open them. And what goes Craig? Bruce, Craig, Damien, you, Daniel, and Ron. I guess he has a bunch of names, hasn't he? And there goes my disguise. Probably built in at Derby. A diesel only, eh? The diesel would be the Mad Bomber. I was disguised as Diesel. The Mad Bomber was me. Well, I was heading back to the sheds. Maybe for something. Wait a second. Was the sheds ever closed? Wait! Crap, I forgot to tell the workmen to lock the sheds. What if someone's in there? Thomas rushed as fast as he could. Thomas made it to the shed door. In there! Hello? Stepney heard a voice inside the sheds. It's Thomas. You need to go and help me out. Thomas soon heard Stepney's whistle. Stepney? Wait a minute. If Stepney's in there, that means... Hello, Thomas. We meet again at last. Bluebell. Duck was right. You were planning something to happen on Christmas Day. And this is what I come back to. Yep. We broke into your sheds. With the help of my brother and your cousin Stepney, we were able to get in. He wouldn't agree to this. I mean, he kind of has a Stepney shut. If you don't get your little blue puffball self out of this shed, I'll have Stepney take you out myself. The sentence didn't really make any sense, Bluebell. Out of here, little take and you. Hey, Bluebell! Where was I? Yeah, shooting out a birth. Stepney was upset. So, you guys might already know why we're here. We surely do, from what Duck theoried. Is anything? Same here. No, you two are just in time. Now, Bluebell has taken our sheds. Has she blown it up? Said Gordon. She hasn't blown it up. As usual, we would usually experience explosive events, but this time it's different. Bluebell has taken our friend and my cousin Stepney to help out with her plan. And I didn't see his face, but if I were to guess by the look of his face, he'd probably not want to be there. So, what's the goal here? Said Percy. Take our sheds back and Stepney. His sister has gone too far with this. I thought she'd move on from yesterday, but I guess she's still after our bunkers. So I'll need some engines to split up into teams. James, Gordon, Henry, you three are the strongest of our team. So, one or two of you will have to bust through the shed door. We're ready for anything, Thomas. Percy, you get Stepney. You are the sneakiest out of all of us. I got it, Thomas. Trust me. I don't know. You guys go get Douglas and Sir Topham Hatt. Edward, you'll follow the rest of us. We'll join Henry, Gordon, James, and Percy. So you just follow me. Got it. Alright, all of you should know what your objectives are. Let's go. I haven't said this catchphrase in a while, but full steam ahead! Thomas and his friends marched the whole line to ticket sheds. They weren't about to lose their home to a Bluebell engine. Chorus of whistles could be heard in the distance. Alright, Gordon, James, you three got this. Alright. Points were switched, and Henry, Gordon, and James puffed off to the sheds. Right, on the count of our numbers on our tenders, we charge in. 3, 4, 5. Bell was just spinning around on the turntable when suddenly 3 engines charged into the sheds. James, Henry? You guys came to save? I mean, why wouldn't we? Now, stand back, little Stepney. Hey, I swear to God, if you listen to them, you don't have to tell me twice. You can take our sheds. You thought so? Well, you're wrong there, Bluebell. Get ready to take on the big trio. No, you don't. Hold that girl power. Girls are so unbelievable. 3 big engines push the Bluebell right to the end of the sheds. I looked terrified. He was too weak to take on the 3 big engines. I thought you were so menacing after you almost bombed the sheds. But now you just look like a little wimp. As the 3 big engines were backing up, I can't get rid of you. I'll just kill you and Stepney along with me. He was shocked as he saw Bluebell head towards Stepney. They looked right in front of him and saw Bluebell charging towards him. It saw a buffer right behind him. Soon, Thomas saw Bluebell. See, go! Alright. Stepney! Yelled Percy. It's Percy. What are you going to kill doing? You're coming with me whether you like it or not, Stepney. He pulled quickly. He pulled as hard as he could. Something got snapped and Percy hurried away. Get moved! Thomas. Thanks, Percy. No problem, Stepney. So, how are they doing? They're doing good, Edward. Little did Bluebell know that the TNT was inside a cab. Suddenly saw Dr. Douglas pass by with the top of all. Bluebell, the tank engine. Oh, hello there, sir. Bluebell, what on earth are you doing? Nothing, just showing a point. That home is more important. Exploding the ship. Suddenly, Bluebell heard a beeping sound in her cab. Wait a second. No. No, this can't happen. Please, someone help. Why should we help you? No, I'm serious. There's a bomb in my cab right now. Okay, let's put aside the beef right now, because Bluebell might actually be in trouble. Bluebell, just calm down. We'll get the bomb out of your cab. But what question, Bluebell? What was the reason why you wanted to take our sheds? Let's explode our previous one when Thomas got bombed. It's because I've never had a home. Back on me and Stepney's old railway, our controller hated us. He never liked me and Stepney only because we were different. Because most of the engines on that railway were diesels. We were about to be sent to scrap when Sir Topham Hatt decided to take me and Bluebell to the island of Sodor, or Northwestern Railway. First time I arrived on this island. Nobody even cared about me. No one didn't even dare to say hi to me. So to get some attention, I decided to put a bomb in the sheds. Thomas was the one to carry it out, and you know what happens. I was never welcome on Sodor, neither my old railway. I just want to be just like you guys and Thomas. I never realized it. I was just too cold-hearted. Wow, that's terrible. Matt hurried and got the bomb and threw it out the window. It soon exploded, but didn't hurt anyone. I'm really sorry, sir. I really am. Just really want a second chance, sir. Don't send me for scrap. Don't send me back to my old railway, because I'll get scrapped there anyway. I'll even say sorry to the steam team for stealing their sheds. What's the holdup? Bluebell soon came up to them. The reason why I stole your sheds was because I never had a home. My original controller hated me and stepped me. Most of the engines there were diesels. We were soon bought by Sir Topham Hatt to the railway, but I was soon kicked out after I, well, almost got caught after the bombing incident with Thomas. One day our controller told us that me and Stepney were bound up to be scrapped. That was the reason why Sir Tom had bought us, so we would avoid going to the cutter's torch. By the look in Duck's face, he had heard all. So please, give me a second chance. If I can prove that I'm a really useful engine, just like you, Thomas, I will never do anything like this ever again. You too, Stepney. I promise I'll be a better sister than you. I won't I won't treat you like how I did today. Stepney knew Bluebell was right. He had experienced the same thing with her. Thomas knew experiencing that must have been horrible. Oh, enough for your little sob story. Henry went towards Bluebell. Hey, Henry, back up. Thomas, she literally bombed you. Oh, yeah, Henry. Experiencing what Bluebell and Stepney had gone through would have been horrible. The rise of dieselization, the end of an era for steam engines. Plus, it's almost Christmas. Soon enough, it'll start snowing, and Stepney and Bluebell won't have anywhere to go. I mean, except for Stepney, because he does have his own shed. But still, she needs her own home. Henry backed up, keeping a wary eye on Bluebell. Honestly, Bluebell, I'm sorry. Sorry that I treated you that way. I know I was traumatized about the event that happened those years ago, but like they always say, the past is the past and the present is the present. I shouldn't really focus on that was something years ago. And plus, even if you said sorry, even if it was something way more serious, I still would have forgiven you. You made a home on this railway, just like the rest of us. We all forgive you, Bluebell. What about you, Stepney? Honestly, I agree with Thomas. I forgive you, Bluebell. And plus, the three of us are family. We shouldn't have fights, nor beef with each other. And plus, it's Christmas time. Christmas is the day where we celebrate with our families. You're right, Bluebell. Well, I mean, Stepney. Agreed, said Bluebell. Everyone cheered. Bigger engines had puffed back. We'd watched from afar, realizing that everything had ended in a good ending. Well, isn't that just wonderful? Hello everyone, Edward here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's series finale. If you guys ever watched the last one, we fought off Alfred. Took me a bit to remember him. It's been a while. A lesson from this video: Christmas is a time where you spend time with your family to celebrate the upcoming new year. Now, don't think the Christmas spirit is gone yet, as after tomorrow's new premiere of our new series, another Christmas episode will be releasing. The Polar Express will have something to do in that episode. Not to spoil anything for Christmas Engine's story, but let's just say next year might be a little Christmas for the narrow gauge and miniature age engines. If you guys enjoyed this special, it's Edward signing out.